I want to talk to somebody in this evening. The word which is saying about faith. A story which is talking about wealthy. Wealthy, you can have many things. You can have money, you can have cars, you can have ships, you can have everything. But if you doesn't have faith, it can be reduced in zero. The story of our father Abraham. Abraham was prepared that he shall be the father of the nations. Yes, this man Abraham, he was wealthy in everything, but in his life, he never be with a son, with a child. Imagine you and me, you have everything, but you don't have a child to share with him, or to give this, the one who can feel that my daddy is really a rich man, whereby to eat, to sleep, to jump in. This situation was too difficult. It was too difficult to my father Abraham. You right now, either you doesn't have that things, you are not in abundant things, you are not wealthy, but remember that they are calling you about faith. You have to remain in your faith. Around yourself, you have 10 children. And those 10 children, you don't have any capacity to take care of them, to feed them, for their education, to do so and so. And this makes you a headache, makes you a heart problem. Are you getting me? Where am I taking you? When I compare your life and Abraham's life, what is the major point? Abraham is looking for a child. You are looking for money or wealthy to feed your children, to take them in a good mood, to take them in good life. But you can't afford. And that is the center now to research for faith. You imagine those 10 children, they will reach at a certain age whereby they are alive. It doesn't matter the way the situations they are passing in. You imagine Abraham, it doesn't matter the biggest amount or his account, but no one can make him to be happy. Reason why even her wife Sarah requested the house girl to become a wife of her husband, to get at least a child, and it became a sin. Brothers and sisters, focus on what God tells you. Focus on the promise of God. It doesn't matter the situation you are in. Those children, God knows them. The barrenness of Sarah, God knows it. And at the end of the promise, she got a child. You don't give up. At the end, you shall change your life from nothing to marriage. I think you are understanding where we are coming from. Have faith that you are with God. It doesn't matter. the situation you are passing through. Still focusing, still putting your mind in God, still putting your understanding and your hope in your God. Remember, this God, He can't change. He never change. You may change, but this God can't change. If God could change, He could hear what Abraham could be talking in his heart. But whenever Abraham reached at a certain step to think, but how should I do so that I can get a child? God was bringing him on the line and show him that he is able. Remembering that God told me that I shall be the father of the nations. So don't worry. Whatever you are passing through, God is there. Whatever you are facing, He promised that He will do. Keep remaining faithful. Keep remaining on the commandment of God, and He will bless you. He will fulfill whatever He has promised you. He will never talk. He will never lie. He will never talk the lie. And He asks you today in Galatians chapter 3, verse 4 up to 7. You will hear, and He is asking you, my brothers and my sister, is what He promised you a lie? No. God is faithful. Keep your faith focusing in God, because this God can't change. He remains the same. When He told you, He told you something, remembering that He's with you. Amen. Be blessed.